Palestine, the land of olives and thyme, a land of stories that never end, a land where hope was planted deep in the hearts of our children, in the soil of our ancestors. Every village holds a story full of joy and sorrow, of simple people who loved the land they lived on. They sowed love for their children and taught them to sing, to dance, and to smile. Even in the harshest of times, they taught them how to live. Let us return with you now to days where joy was pure, smiles were spontaneous, and people lived close, hearts connected. Long ago, in a small village, there was a young man named Hamdi. He worked in the land with his father, walking the long road to the spring, a journey that took half an hour then, though it feels like just minutes now. At the edge of that path stood an old pomegranate tree. It had witnessed every glance, every shy smile. Hamdi would always pass by and see her, Sheikha, carrying her water jar, gracefully balanced on her head. Her dark eyes lined like kohl, her cheeks red like berries, her every movement like a breeze among trees. Day by day, the tree stood witness to a silent promise that grew between them. Every day, Hamdi told himself, "Tomorrow, I'll speak to her tomorrow." But he wasn't bold enough, not yet.
ولك يا زلمة، شو مالك واقف مثل التمثال؟
ولا شيء، بس المية شكلها أحلى من العادة.
المية ولا اللي حاملينها؟ احكي احكي، وكل القرية بتعرف انه قلبك وقع.
It was one of those days, cold, grey, a chill in the bones, and then a scream. Sheikha was there, by the spring, and the wolf came from far away, eyes hungry, teeth sharp. She dropped her jug, fear shaking her hand before it even hit the ground. It shattered the rocks. Sheikha ran, her dress fluttering, her face covered with the edge of her sleeve, racing towards home. Hamdi saw it. He dropped everything and ran after her. He didn't even think, just ran. That day stayed carved in his memory. The sound of the mill, the spring still flowing, his thoughts heavy. He walked back to the village like a man not quiet here. Sheikha stood in the distance. The red of the sunset danced on her cheek like a blush. Her dress torn, her jug broken, but she still standing.
كل يوم بتقول بدك تحكي معاها، وكل يوم ترجع مثل الأطرش بالزفة. بس لا، خلص، اليوم غير، اليوم عرفت. أنا ما بقدر أتخيل حياتي بلاها. والله يابا الشجر مليان خير.
اللهم لا حسد. مالك يا بخير؟ احكي شو بدك؟ على شو بتلمح؟ احكي يا زلمة.
يابا أنا قررت أكمل نص ديني وبدي تخطب لي شيخة.
هذا الكلام كبير يا حمدي، جيزة مش لعب صغار، والبيت بده رجال، وإذا بدك تربط بنت الناس معك بدك تكون قدها يابا.
قدها يابا، إن شاء الله قدها.
ما دام كلبك صادق يابا، خلينا نحكي مع أمك وتروح تحكي النسوان لبعضهن. من هناك الله يكتب الفيه الخير يابا.
يا أهلا وسهلا، البيت بيتكم وهالقعدة منورة فيكم. النور نورة شم سعيد، جيناكم بفرحة ونيتنا خير بإذن الله.
احنا يا ابو السعيد جايين نطلب ايد بنتكم، بنت الاصل شيخة لبنا حمدي، الولد رجال بيشتغل بالارض ونيته صافية وبده بنتكم شريكة حياته.
حمدي شي معدل وخلوق والله ونعم التربية، واحنا ما سمعنا عنه غير شو الخير، بس البنت لها كلمة واحنا ما بنجبرها على شي.
يما هدول دار أبو حمدي جايين يطلبوا إيدك لحمدي، شو رأيك يما؟
Sheikha didn't say any word. Her smile said it all. Her mother saw the answer in her eyes, and it was yes. It's tradition. Before the groom leaves his home, his closest friends gather for the hammam, the ceremonial bath. It's not just about cleansing, it's rite of passage, a farewell to boyhood, a step into a new life.
شد حيلك يا حمدي، اليوم آخر يوم إلك بالحرية، وبكرة كلمة لا شيخة.
والله يا جماعة إيدكم خفيفة، عرسي هذا ولا عقاب؟
When they were done, they wrapped him in his finest gumbas, draped his grandfather keffiyeh across his shoulders, and set him glowing, a groom ready for the zaffa. In Sheikha's house, it was the night of the henna, a night unlike any other. The women gathered around the bride, painting her hands with henna, singing songs older than memory, crying tears of joy and farewell.
الله يهنيكي يا بنتي، ويجعل أيامك حلوة مثل هالحنة، ويعمر قلبك بالفرح مثل ما عمر قلب أمك وأبوك.
The night was thick with feelings, laughter and tears all tangled up together, because tomorrow Sheikha would leave her mother's arm and walk into a new life. Morning broke over the village, and the whole town came alive. Coffee filled the air, music poured from every window, and people danced in the streets. Everyone waited for the bride and the groom. The voices of the young men were loud, but the woman's zagharid even louder. In the old days, when wedding came to the village, not a single house celebrated alone. The whole village celebrated, house by house, family by family, shoulder to shoulder, heart to heart, one big circle of dance and song. Each region had its own dance, the dabke of the mountains, the rhythm of the coast, the fire of the north. But when a son of the village married, the dabke was the one, a dance of warriors and men, a dance that said, "We are with you, we are proud, we have your back." In one night, everything changed. In 1948, our world turned upside down. Homes were left behind, villages emptied, families scattered, and the people, the rightful people of the land, became strangers in their own country. They fled with only what they could carry: a bundle of memories, a handful of keys, and deep belief that it was only temporary. What they thought would be days turned into years, long years of exile, grief, and aching for return. And every one of them had a story carved in his heart: a stolen home, a ruined village, and a tree planted by their grandparents, still standing, still waiting for its people to come home. Among those displaced by the Nakba were Hamdi and Sheikha. But they didn't surrender. They carried their pain and turned it into power. From the moment they were forced out, they knew home isn't just a place, it's part of you. Hamdi became the voice of his people. He spent years behind bars, paying the price for standing up. Sheikha became a quiet force, comforting the mothers of martyrs, supporting families of prisoners, planting hope where grief took root. They spent their lives teaching the next generation that resistance isn't just a gun, it's a belief, it's memory, it's refusing to forget and refusing to give up. Their love, their fight became legend. What became of the pomegranate tree? Did they burn it like everything else? Did they try to erase it from memory? Maybe, but the tree still holds us. It still embraces our memories, our joy, our pain, our patience, our love. It still stands like us, defined. Each of us carries a branch in our heart. Each of us is a seed, a new tree waiting to grow. We resist, we rise, we bloom. As long as our hearts beat, as long as memory lives, the pomegranate tree will stay green. We'll keep telling our stories, passing them down to our children, holding on to the keys, waiting for the day we come home, to our villages, to Palestine. Trace the story from the beginning to end. We return to the pomegranate tree, the tree our ancestors planted, the one they ate from, rested beneath, loved under, grieved beside, the one that watched it all. The pomegranate tree is us, its roots deep in the land, strong like the stones of Palestine, its branches always reaching upward, like our dreams, like our longing to return. Every pomegranate it bears a story, a love, a struggle, a family, a memory that lives on. As long as the memory lives, the tree of return will remain green.